Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode from the Amazing Paper server. My name is Gray. I've been away for a little bit. I've been a busy person, lots going on, school holidays, but I'm back and got a bit of catching up to do really. There's a few clips that you'll see in this episode that are from a week or two ago at least. So the first thing I wanted to show you actually in this episode is a friend of ours on the server, Sharpies Juju. He's done some work on my pub, which you may remember back from the early episodes in this season. So he's added a little bit of detailing to the exterior and some furnishings for the interior. So I'm very excited to see what he's done. And yeah, it's looking good, I think. He's a little bit of foliage on the outside, some mini privet trees, hedges possibly, even a little bit of sugarcane. I'm not sure that was there. Not lacking in sugarcane from this area. And it also looks like he's added a chimney with a campfire on top, which adds a bit of character to the build. So I was liking what I see from the outside, and it's got a bit of a sort of slightly overgrown feel to a pub that may have not been looked after and maintained on the exterior as much as it could have done. But it just adds to the look and feel of the place. Even a little bit inside, a little bit of plant life inside. A book that I created in my last episode for an advancement. And we have, it looks like a bar, some tables. I'm told that these pots are meant to represent beer tankards, in case you're wondering what they're for. But yeah, it's a cozy little place that I could quite happily spend some time in, especially now. Certainly in the UK, the pubs are opening up, so this is it's a very inviting place to me. So we have another little bar, I think, up here, an upstairs bar, a little cozy seating area, some more beer tankards in the chest, and perhaps maybe a pizza oven, possibly. But obviously that's where the chimney is supposed to come out from. But there's lots of little details, including little extra greenery, tables, a random trapdoor thing covering an iron block. Yeah, I think he's done a good job. What do you think? Just a nice place to hang out. It's not really going to have any purpose, this building, other than decoration. I mean, it could be used as a meeting place. I think we may be some get-togethers. I've always fancied a bit of stat poker, actually. Might give that a bit of a game, inspired by the guys on Hermitcraft. And girls, I should say. So, well, yeah, great job, Sharpies. Very, very... Oh, let's get rid of that, shall we? That's right in your face as you come out. Great job, Sharpies. Loving it. And thank you so much for taking that project on. Anyway, what shall we look at next? I think we're due a trip to the shopping district to see what's been developing around there. By the time you watch this video, actually, you'll probably have seen a lot of this stuff in other people's videos that record and produce content on the server. But I wanted to just have a quick look around anyway, and I'm actually commentating a little bit in the future, so there's been more added to the shopping district since then. But what we have here is a slime-based shop, and we have... Oh, that could be interesting. I always lack everything I need for pistons, so not a bad price, I guess. I think maybe worth a little bit of haggling there, possibly, but certainly observers, mainly because they have to get them out of quartz for them. And of course, good old redstone. So it's a redstone and slime combo shop. Quite dark in here, but we're on a mushroom island. It doesn't really matter. A little later on, we're back here, and yeah, the terraforming is coming on nicely. It's, as I've tried to do in my base, I am terrible at terraforming, so I know how difficult that is, and that, from the other side at least, not from the inside of the mud, does look pretty realistic. But I wanted to check out this place as well. MC Redman has built this auction house, I believe it's called, right next to my mall, and again, this was built some time ago, so you will have seen it. But I've just realised my mall looks not particularly great from this angle, but this place does. Look at it. I love the quartz pillars. I love the brick and the granite use. And I'm not really going to go through this in detail, but I think there's a book here with all the instructions about how you join and get membership, how you can use mailboxes to swap items with people, and how you do the auctioning as well. But you've probably seen this in other videos. If you do want to read through this, then pause the video and have a look. I'll take it all for myself. Fair enough. So here we go. We've got a couple of people already using it. I think I probably will double with this. I mean, obviously sometimes it's easier just to ask someone on Discord if they want to, if they've got anything that you can buy. But I do like to support local entrepreneurs such as MC Redman. We have a gunpowder for slime offer here. Man with glasses surprised me. Okay, yes, I think I'm just admiring the architecture more than anything. But I will come back here as a paying customer another time. If I can get out, that is. I love the grass. Look at it. What is that, wool? Is that real grass and maybe possibly some limes concrete powder, I reckon. Oh yeah, it's real grass. But I love the effect. Gives it a nice cared for lawn effect. What is going on over here? Red roses. Yeah, again, you can tell this is an old clip. We have what appears to be a shop exclusively selling poppies and roses as they call them, and getting over this way some more exclusive roses. Of course, this is a rank for citrus, I would imagine. They've even got the bony hands over the top. There's attention to detail prankage. And of course the original shop is still there because we don't cause damage on this server. It's been faithfully kept, sheltered. There is another shop that I want to show on this video, and that is in this muddy, hilly area. And this is, I believe, Nutmegan's flower shop. And yeah, we were here for my advancement video briefly. I had to get a lot of recording into a short video last time, so we didn't really spend too much time here. But I just wanted to show you what it's just a view of. If the rendering distance was fine, we'd be able to see the spawn town or the sugarcane islands or whatever you want to call it over there. But this is this is again another quite original design. Here we've got what looks like blackstone, polished blackstone, I think. Inside here it's terracotta. We've got Nutmegan's trademark little ponds that she does, hanging iron lanterns, and of course a shop that sells all sorts of different flowers. Pretty much all the flowers, I believe. So handy for dyes, etc. Various potted things, and the guard cat to make sure that all the customers pay for what they take. Makes any 32 for 1 diamond. Quite handy to know for when you want to spruce up the interiors of your builds, which I certainly do need to do. It's sort of something I neglect. What is this? This sort of... Oh! It's a create your own. Built-in bone meal dispenser. Very nice touch. This is the behind the scenes area. An attempt to disguise the working parts of the shop. But yeah, I quite like the fact that it's a shop that's got its built-in flower generator. What else do we have over here? We have the amount of time that must have gone into this terraforming. Very impressive. And don't have the patience myself. And it just looks natural. mostly. So over here we have the Citrus's stone and gravel and general grindy blocks shop. It's called Slarty's. I'm not sure if I've shown this in a video yet. Quite possibly have, but it's got these 2 resident polar bears. It's got its pretty cool under ice sign. Resident skeleton. Just deal with this. Excuse me, sir. You're not a paying customer. You need to leave. Stones, snow blocks. Chicken with its head in the wall. Always in need of this stuff. Certainly gravel and sand, because it's so much of a chore to find. But with my intentions to start my new business, which I'll talk a little bit about later, I'm going to need plenty of TNT. So I think I may well be frequenting this shop with my business. It's kind of his fjord style that he was looking for here. And it's yeah, I think he's largely succeeded. It's a lot of work for a shop, but then again, so was my mall. You know, he's it's even got himself some guard polar bears, Marshmallow, and what's this one called? Teddy. An interesting combination of names. I've never heard of the Teddy and Marshmallow before. Well, I have now. Yeah, just let's have a little flight up here. Is there anything else up here? No, I don't think there is. I probably should have a look at my stock in my shops, actually. I've not done that for some time. Now, this wool shop has really been a bit of a failure. I don't think I've made more than 10 diamonds in the entire time I've had this shop open. I think there are clearly a lot of players on the server have their own sources of wool, so I thought that would be quite a quick and easy shop for quick wool, but quick diamonds, but no, hasn't worked out particularly well. This shop, however, has been successful. As soon as I say that, there's no sales, but I'm fully stocked, and that's maybe some good diamonds as Mr. Pork Chop has. We get through the bony horses and have a look up here. This is another shop that has been a failure, as you can see. Strip logs, I've reduced prices of both logs actually. The reason normal logs are more expensive is because it takes more time for me to mine with the farm that I have built. Strip logs are much quicker, so consequently cheaper prices. But business has not been great here either. This is probably a shop that I, more out of laziness than anything else. Whoops. I will probably close this shop down because I can't be bothered to keep restocking. And even these little extra bits have not sold particularly well. You'd have thought leather might have been quite appealing for people. Nah, nothing going on there. Okay, moving on to what has been my biggest success in terms of profits, my bookshop. Any more orders? Nope. Okay, and I'll just do a quick stock check here. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Thank you very much. Awesome. Anyway, you don't particularly want to see me collecting diamonds every time you watch my videos. What I do want to do, however, is buy a beacon. Just something I've just so incredibly handy. You can take them with you, set them up, dig away. Now I believe we have a price of 6 diamond blocks. Which I think I should be fine with. There are no crafting tables. Bit of feedback, Nutmegan. Crafting table would be very handy. Okay. Are we back? And here we are. Well, let's buy ourselves a beacon, shall we? Excellent. And look at me. I can now start doing some proper digging. In fact, I might even get some more beacons if there are some more in stock, if I don't keep headbutting the floor. But, yeah. I cannot control my player. Aperture Alchemy Lab. Now, what I really need is some alchemy. I need some potions, I think. There's definitely some advancements I could achieve just by chugging down some potions and seeing how that goes. I'm loving the lit underside of the mushrooms here. Very nice. Just a unthreatening alchemy lab shop to buy some potions. I mean, yeah. Just looks fairly standard to me. I can see the potions through the door. Let's go get some. Ooh. Oh, no. What is happening? Yeah, you've probably seen this before in other videos. Like with most of this video, it's a little late to the party. But I wanted to give this a go anyway. And record myself probably failing miserably whilst I'm doing it. So set my respawn point. Have a look through the instructions. Welcome to the Enrichment Centre. So this is obviously a Portal reference, and I love that game. Absolutely love that game. So unique. Nothing quite like it. I'm going to get rid of all of my stuff because I don't want to lose it. I've set my respawn point, and I just need to okay, what, that door is not opening. Is there another way? Nothing else to hit, certainly that I can reach. I have a feeling this door needs to be in a different place. I'll be honest with you, everyone, I have actually seen other people do this first bit at least, and I know for sure that that door is in a different place. So one moment, that down there, and that I think is where it should be. There we go. So yeah, I've already seen videos, so this is nothing new to me. I'm pretty sure I'm not being out of line here. So Roosley, I think this is your creation. Apologies if I've unwittingly broken the game, but I think this is how it's meant to be. There we go. Okay. Exit if you don't play. Staff only. Ooh, mysterious. And we're through the first challenge. Well, I don't even think that's the first challenge actually. I've also realised that I've got my gear on, which I need to get rid of as well. Okay, now let's start properly. Random trapdoor. Probably there just to throw you off the real clues. So what do we have here? I'll have whatever that is. Spider eye. Okay, so that opens up that platform there. Pop that down there. Make sure I haven't just picked it up, and I'm through. Simples. Next challenge. We have two trapdoors. That does that block over there, and that does that one. Dispensers. What do I have? Droppers even. I never get the difference between the two. I think a dropper drops, dispenser fires things. Okay, is that meant to be like that? Okay, so we have now a gold pressure plate, so this needs me to stand on it, or it needs two things, I believe, two items on it. That drops down into the lava, so I need to do that again and try and... Oh, I'm sure that drops a different place. Oh, okay, that's my slightly cheat. So, got one item which doesn't open it. So if I can somehow time this and then run. There we go. I'm sure there's probably a better way. Now, what do we have here? Room of buttons, a pressure plate that doesn't do anything. No, nothing in there. I love the use of tripwire hooks as I'm guessing security cameras. Very clever. Right, so that does that. That does that. For a bit longer. Okay, that opens them up. Right, run, 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 run. Get under there. And no. Yeah, that might make things a little bit easier. Random button mashing, let that commence. Oh no. How do you do this? I'm sure if I slowed down and thought about this, there's a logical order here. Right, okay, so there's some of them stay open for longer than others. Random order, come on. Oh, that was the closest yet. Think about this for a second. So, I think... No, no, I missed the button. Missed my time. No, failure. And again. This time. Oh, come on. Right. I'm going to edit my failure a little bit to make it look less like a failure. And I'll come back to you later. Yes! Finally! Finally, that didn't take about half an hour at all. But I don't get the cake. I don't think I deserve the cake, to be honest. Yay! Very happy with that. Right, now let's make my way out of here. You do actually get to go to the gift shop. Albeit one that is not particularly well stocked at the moment, anyway. Oh yes. Well, that was fun, for the most part. What do we have over here? Just a random solid block of gold. Oh my word. Okay. Possible spoilers I will avoid. There we are. So I mentioned earlier in the video about a new initiative that I'm going to introduce to the server. It may not make me very much money, but quite frankly, that's not the main reason for building the thing actually. But first of all, let's have a quick look. This is Sharpie's new shop. Well, new at the time of recording at least. Anyway, by the time this video comes out, it will probably be well known. This is kind of a bridge, cobblestone bridge built over a ravine. And what he said to me is that he has actually built in a kind of a water feature, a waterfall into the shop. So I think he quite liked the natural terrain and thought that it would be a good opportunity to build something a bit different. And it certainly is. Of course, it's a tiny bit inconspicuous, but we have Discord, we can talk to people. So we can certainly spread the word for this. But this is his shop. He's actually put a building service up here where he's happy to build things for people. Build whatever you want if you supply the resources. So I am going to base my new business out of here. And what we're going to be doing is bedrock breaking, which is something that I have never done before. So a bit of experimentation, as you can see. I'm just about to do some trials up here in a safe place up on the roof, and I've looked at various methods of doing this, and really the best method that I've come across and the most reliable methods are the ones where you can stand back from the TNT and you can somehow put a barrier between you and the TNT when you're spam clicking. So if you're aware of how to do this, then you don't need to listen to me, but basically you flick a switch, flick a lever, it will push a piston open. It will open a piston. You then need to get under a trapdoor, spam click a certain part of the block to place another piston, and then when the TNT explodes, it should, for some, I think this is all to do with timings. Yes, I need to turn auto jump off because that will get annoying. It's all to do with timings, but I think if you get the timing right, it will. It's also block updating. I think if the block updates in a certain order with the piston, it will then destroy the bedrock. Now that's probably a terrible explanation, but let's give this a go. What's the worst that can happen with TNT, eh? Right, here we go. Flick that, and then get under there. No, oops, I have mucked this up already. Quick. No, too slow, I think. You need to get under that trapdoor much more quickly. Let's have a look underneath this piston, but I do not think that this has worked at all. Let's have a quick look. No. Okay. Let's try again. We're going to need plenty of TNT for this. Right. Okay. Take two. I'll put the redstone down there. Pistons there. Trapdoors down. Down we go. Quickly. Quickly. Click, click, click. Now, we have success. Awesome. Right. Let's go open our business, shall we? Back in the shopping districts, I'm heading over to Sharpie's Ravine Bridge Waterfall shop, and I don't think he's got a name actually yet. Maybe we'll have to find out from him what he wants to call it. But yeah, I'm not going to build anything special for this bedrock breaking service. All I need is a few chests and some sort of process for people to sign up for it. And I think I may well build something just next to here. He's already said to me that I can use the shop to host this service. So let me get something built, work out how this is going to work, and I'll get back to you. Back down we come. I've just been to get some iron for an anvil, and I'm appear to be stuck flying. Hello, what's going on here? Oh, that's it. Let's just jump up and down a bit rather than swimming through the stone. Oh, this is quite relaxing, actually. What is happening? Oh no, I've got myself stuck. Right, if I just hammer some keys. There we go. Right, okay. All is fine, nothing to worry about. Okay, so I'm back, and we have here the new bedrock breaking service with anvils. We have a three-step process. We take paper from the chest on the left. I just need to add another sign. There we go. A stick and a sign to spell this out to people. But you take paper from the left chest, rename the paper with your coordinates of where you want to break the bedrock, and then place it in the chest on the right, complete with payment. Of course, I need to think about payment. I'm tempted, I think 4 or 5 diamonds, possibly per bedrock block to be broken. I think that is a reasonable ask. But of course, demand will let me know how reasonable that is. Okay, now done. So, quite simply, as I said before, take paper from this brand new bedrock breaking service. I need to fill paper up in there. That would help. Rename the paper with the name of the coordinate, name with your name and coordinates for each block, and then put the renamed paper in here. It really is that simple. And of course, I will do my best to try and leave some happy customers for those who may want quick access into the nether from the roof. Because I do feel with all this roof playing that we do and the ability to build on the roof in the Java version of the game, you do miss out on a hell of a lot of game underneath the nether roof at least. But anyway, I think that's enough from me. Slightly overrunning this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Take care everyone, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.